Yes. We're streaming.
It's like when you're like, I know, you're like, no.
You good?
You're nice and warm.
I really am. My shoulder's really warm.
You know it's You're waiting on them. You ready? Are we ready?
Are we ready? Is it happening?
She's trying to.
All right, you guys watch the stairs.
Yeah, seriously.
Watch your step.
Is this us? Are we starting?
No, not yet. I'll give you a thumbs up. This is my job now. This is Zoom Live. I take my job really seriously. What? Yeah.
Should we do this?
Oh, they saw when My parents didn't say anything. Should we do this?
Are we streaming? Come on. Are we good?
I made it, and I love you.
I love you too.
Thank you.
Alex, it was up in the air for a hot second, except we were on the ground.
Welcome, everybody. On behalf of Lindsey and Zach and their families, I would like to welcome all of you here today. My name is Stephen Winter, and while many of you may know me, I would like to introduce myself to you. I have known Lynn and Richard for over 40 years and consider them to be great friends. I met Lindsey the day she came home from the hospital and have enjoyed watching her grow up. I remember the early days of when she first met Zach, so I felt like I know him almost as well. I am honored to stand here today to help Lindsey and Zach finally get married. The anticipation of this day has been building for quite some time. Lindsey and Zach turn around, look at everybody that's here today, family, friends, those here in person and those here virtually. Feel their love and support. Truly enjoy this moment. You've waited a long time for this day. In fact, when you guys first started talking about this day and the wedding you wanted, it was going to be a large wedding with lots of family and friends, good food, good drinks, actually lots of drinks, and music and dancing. Then COVID hit. None of us could have predicted the pandemic that we've been enduring. It certainly has upended everything in life, including your wedding plans. With family and friends located all around, traveling became difficult, and it was clear that your plans had to change as well. There is a strong lesson you can take from all of this, and learning it will serve you well for the rest of your lives together. Speaking of changes and plans, sometimes when you have a plan and things out of your control make it impossible to fulfill that plan, that can be frustrating, can cause some stress even between young couples in love. But when you calm down and really think about what matters, it came down to two things. First, you wanted to get married sooner rather than later, and putting off the wedding until COVID went away was just not an option. Second, you wanted to have family and friends gathered around you, but also safe. It was important to both of you that your family and friends be with you in one of the most important days of your life. The lesson that you learned is the skill of adapting and being flexible. This will not be the last time that life throws you something you don't anticipate, like a blower. When it happens again, don't lash out at each other, don't blame each other, but work together to decide what's important and how to achieve your goals. Love will always find a way if you are in it together. Remember the people who are with you here today. They are here today to witness your commitment to each other. Their presence is a commitment to both of you. Their commitment is that you guys will never be alone. You will always have family and friends around you, in good times and in bad times, to help you work through any problem and to focus on what's really important. No one gets through life alone. When you need help, all you have to do is ask. Every person who is with you here today will be here to help you over and over again. So in preparation for today, I had the opportunity to talk with Zach and with Lindsey about how they first met and how their relationship evolved over the many years they've known each other. Their first date was over 10 years ago. As they finished high school, college, grad school, and began adulting, they've grown up together and have always made their way back toward each other. I have seen that when Lindsey and Zach are together, they're completely themselves. I see the same Lindsey with all her shining attributes, as well as her flaws when she is with him. To me, this shows that they are the true selves with each other. It's also very important to me that family and friends are the center of both of their lives, sharing their values and helping them bring their lives together. When Lindsey, Zach, and I talked about this wedding ceremony, I thought it would be a good idea for each of them to tell us why they've chosen each other and what each other means to them. No one knows what the other has written, which could either make this funny or tragic. But more important, the words will come from their respective hearts, without influence from the other. Hopefully, they will still want to be married after they hear what each other has to say. So Lindsey, you get to go first.
Okay. Most of you know that since high school, Zach has been my one. Like Ross and Rachel from Friends, I know, a corny reference, but one of my all-time favorite shows, we had a break. But even with the challenges of a long-distance relationship, we were meant to be together, and many eagerly watched for this episode. I'm really glad that Steve asked us to reflect on why the other one is our one. I was filled with warmth, happiness, and smiles as I reflected on the question. Similar to my father, Zach is truly honest and a value-driven person. He helps to guide me in the right direction. He is funny, and with Zach, life is never boring. He balances me through my stressed-out moments and can handle my ups and downs. I don't know many people with more friends, and this is a true testament to the kind of person that Zach is. He is my one because he makes me breakfast on the weekends. He always waits for me when I lose my cell phone, daily. He is generous, loving, sensitive, kind, and a lover of burgers, pizza, doodles, golf, and of course, family and me. When I'm scared, he makes me feel safe. When I'm sad, he makes me smile. There's yet to be a day when we haven't laughed together or at each other. Zach is wise enough to agree with me during the time. Zach is wise enough to agree with me during that time of the month, even if it's all month long. I love him more than coffee, chocolate, wine, and all of the Grey's Anatomy episodes combined. Zach, you will always be my best friend, my true love, and my forever one.
And Zach, now it's your turn.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to follow up.
Yeah, I should have gone second.
Yeah. Lindsey, I can honestly say you've been such a pivotal part of my life, and honestly I have no idea where I'd be today without you. You and I have had a very long journey. We've been together for nearly half of our lives, and we've had our share of adversity throughout that time. We were separated by hundreds of miles for years, which allowed us to grow on our own, cultivating our own relationships with the wonderful people we call our friends today. Honestly, if we would have gone to school together, I don't know if we'd be here today. Some people consider us crazy doing long distance, but if there's a will, there's always a way. It was certainly difficult, and I'm very thankful of how understanding you were of me as a 20-year-old dumb college kid. I love you with all of my heart. You're genuinely a part of me. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you and get to wake up every morning to you, my beautiful wife, even if you do have stinky morning breath. Life has its many ups and downs, and there's nobody I like to experience less with than you. I love you.
So now, Zach, Lindsey, hold hands. These are the hands of your best friend. Young and strong, and probably a little, I was going to say wet, but probably a little cold today. These are the hands that will work alongside yours to build your future and realize your dreams. These are the hands that will hold you when you are afraid, when you are upset. These are the hands that will wipe away the tears from your eyes in tough times. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it. These are the hands that will tenderly hold your children and help you hold your family together as one. These are the hands that, even when aged, will always reach for yours today and forever. So now we're at the part where we get to exchange rings. This is the part of the ceremony that we exchange the rings, and we do so for a reason. These rings are going to be a daily reminder of the love that you have for each other, a constant sign of the commitment that you have made here today. So Joe, will you please hand Zach Lindsey's ring? Zach, will you slide the ring on Lindsey's finger? Just a tip. And will you repeat after me? With this ring, I take you to be my wife.
I take you to be my wife.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
For better or for worse.
For better or for worse.
For richer or for poorer.
For richer or for poor.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
As you wear this ring.
As you wear this ring.
Always remember that I am yours and you are mine.
Always remember that I am yours and you are mine.
You have my heart.
You have my heart.
I will love and cherish you until death do us part.
I will love and cherish you until death do us part.
Lynn, would you please hand Lindsey Zach's ring? And Lindsey, will you slide it on Zach's finger?
Just a tap.
And will you repeat after me? With this ring, I take you to be my husband.
With this ring, I take you to be my husband.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
To have and to hold for this day forward.
For better or for worse.
For better or for worse.
For richer or for poorer.
For richer or for poor.
In sickness and in health.
For sickness and in health.
And as you wear this ring.
And as you wear this ring.
Always remember that I am yours and you are mine.
Always remember that I am yours and you are mine.
You have my heart.
You have my heart.
I will love and cherish you until death do us part.
I will love and cherish you till death do us part.
May the wedding rings May the wedding rings you exchange today remind you that you are surrounded by everlasting love. So now we're going to come to a unity candle. As everybody knows, Zach and Lindsey appreciate family, especially the dogs who couldn't be with us here today. But it's important to them that their respective families get to know each other even better than they do now. remember that the two of you are joined as one, creating a new family. Your respective families will be forever linked together. So as a symbol of this new union, you've chosen to light a unity candle. The flame of the candle represents light and spirit. By lighting a unity candle, you signal your desire to not only join as one, but to unite two families. So Lindsey and Zach, each light your own candle, and then together, holding hands, light the larger unity candle. This symbolizes the union of your family and friends, joining through you into one.
Thank you. Not quite. Let's do it. Do we go?
Oh, hold on.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Ready? I think that's good. It's pretty windy. All right.
May your life together be blessed with prosperity and good health. May you remain humble and quick to forgive. May you cherish the home and the family you will create together. May your love be a lifelong source of excitement, contentment, affection, respect, and devotion to one another. As everybody knows, Lindsey is Jewish, and in the Jewish tradition, the groom is often asked to break a glass by stepping on it. Because of what breaking the glass symbolizes, Lindsey and Zach wanted to make it a part of their wedding today. The breaking of the glass is a tradition with many different meanings. This is the one I hear most often, and I thought I would share it with you today. The wine you will drink represents the joys and sweetness of life. Since the real wine glass is already safely wrapped up over here, we're going to use the same wine cup that Lindsey's great-grandparents, grandparents, and parents used when they got married. We're just using slightly better wine. Crushing the glass is a representation of how fragile relationships can be, even between a husband and wife. And it serves as a reminder that marriages changes the lives of individuals forever. And most important, from the pieces of the crushed glass, you will create the picture that will be your life together. So Lindsey, Zach, drink from the cup. Zach, you will give us the honors of crushing.
Get after it.
That's it. It's all you. Now it is truly my honor to declare you, Lindsey, and you, Zach, husband and wife. And now for the long-awaited part, Zach, will you please kiss your bride? There we go. I was going to say, and you now may walk through. It's good. We're done.
They're like, bye.
Don't worry that.
It's all yours.
I'm done. Okay,
Let's party!
I'm done. To Lindsey Bryant. Now you don't have to be nice anymore.
I'll just show you my
Richard and I are going to say a quick thank you, and then we're going to watch the couple give their first dance, and then we're going to celebrate. So, boy, I'm just trying to take in the moment. This is one of those moments that you really need to appreciate and really reflect on. This has been a rough year for all of us, and over the last year I think I've gotten more sentimental, and begun to really care more about my family and friends, or reflect more on how thankful I am for my family and friends. So I'm so happy to have all of you here with us, albeit remotely. It means a lot to have you guys, and I feel your closeness even if you're not with us. To the Bryants, I wanted to thank you guys so much for welcoming us into your home, and more importantly, welcoming Lindsey into your family. I've said to many of my friends that I think Lindsey hit the in-law jackpot. So she's very fortunate to have you guys as part of her family, or to be part of your family. To Minister Steve, I knew you would do a great job, and you did. So bless you. Thank you so much for doing the service for us today. Zach, we love you very much, and we're so happy to have you as part of our family. One of the moments I wanted to share with everybody that meant so much to us is that you chose to propose to Lindsey on one of our family vacations. That meant so much to us, and it was truly one of those days that I'll always remember as one of those best days ever. Even if I drank a little bit too much and fell asleep by 7 o'clock. It was truly a special moment. And to my Lindsey Lou, our relationship is so special to me. One of the things I was thinking about is that it reminds me of my relationship with my mother. So through you, I get to think about her every day, which is really special. And without you, who would notice that I've had a haircut, or that I'm upset, or help me to watch the TV station that I want to watch in a house full of men. I'm so happy for both of you. I love you both very much, and congratulations.
All righty. First I want to say thank you everyone for coming. COVID was caused havoc on everybody. And just thank you for everyone that came and everyone that's listening on YouTube. Appreciate your attending. This was awesome. Steve was awesome. Thank you everyone that helped. This was incredible. Lindsey did an incredible job. Let's see, Zach's mom, Joe, sister Allie, wherever you're at, somewhere. Thank you. Awesome. And Lindsey's many friends, including Nana and Jessica, among others. Did a fantastic job. Again, Steve, you did really well. So thank you, Minister Steve. And we're also very happy that our family is extending to Zach and the Bryant family. I just want to say that over the last year, we've spent a lot more time with y'all, and we're really excited about y'all. Are just really nice people, and couldn't be happier. And I'd like to tell a story. I got permission, at least from Lindsey. How about that? So, I figured, why not tell a story? So, Lindsey and Zach were dating, at least this is from the dad's perspective. Lindsey and Zach were dating since about 10th grade, and they went through college, University of South Carolina, and Ole Miss, to a little bit of a distance, so they had their ups and downs. And then one summer, before the senior year in college, the Bryants took Lindsey on a vacation to the beach. And Lindsey, for the first time, came back, and she was googly-eyed. She was in love. It's like really happy. And then a short time thereafter, Zach called up and said, since we're seniors in high school now, I think we should break up. Because you never know, we're gonna, I'm sorry, not high school, college, senior in college. Sorry about that. Thank you for that. Lindsey was not happy. She was definitely upset. But she hung tough. And I gave her fatherly advice. And the fatherly advice was that one day, it could be a day, a week, a month, a year, Zach's going to come back and say, it's the biggest mistake I've ever made in my life. And then Lindsey, I said, this is what you need to say when Zach calls. This is the part that Zach may not like. I said, you're going to say that, I was really upset, but you know what, it's probably for the best. And if it's meant to be, we'll get back together sometime in the future. Within 1 or 2 weeks, I think it was about 2 weeks later, we were at the Georgia game, and they saw each other. Well, Zach saw Lindsey. Lindsey didn't see Zach the way we were. But that was a Saturday. The next day, so this is 2 weeks later, 1 or 2 weeks later, I get a call from Lindsey, Lynn and I, and Lindsey said, guess what? Zach called. and said exactly what you said he was going to say. We can take every minute of my entire life, or something like that. That's just my second hand. And I said, what did you say? And she said, because remember I said, basically let it, this is okay, we'll maybe someday in the future. And she said, you just can't come back, you got to earn it. And that's the moment that I knew they were going to get married. They didn't know they were getting married. I knew they were going to get married because I knew Zach, good enough, he's going to do what it takes to get it done, and he did. So Zach, from that point on, we treat him like family. Took him on vacations, the whole thing. He even called us before that. He called us, Lynn and I separately, and said, you know, I screwed up. I'm going to take care of Lindsey. I'm going to do whatever I can to get her back. I'm going to take great care of her. And he was like part of our family. And from that point on, he's been incredible. So definitely love that.
Absolutely.
Hang on a second. I knew we'd get there. Oh, here it is. What we learned, this is good for Zach. What we learned was that Zach was an incredible individual, respectful, thoughtful, and will go out of his way to help others. We have known him since high school days, and he has grown up to be a mensch, what I consider to be the highest of honors. A truly genuine and giving person who we are very excited to have as part of our family and a protector of our daughter. Thank you. Lindsey, words cannot express how your mom and I are so very, very proud of you. You are a baby girl, but you have grown into an amazing woman who is caring, fun, beautiful, inside and out. Like Zach, you are a true mensch, and we are really excited to have you all as a married couple and a new family. Thank you. First dance?
First dance.
First dance.